What's up, y'all? We got the wild card Conquest getting ready to go down here. Before that, I'm going to open about 50 packs. You know how we do. So if you like the content, enjoy the content, you're already here. Might as well hit that like button. If you're not part of the fam, hit the sub. Leave some comments down below. Maybe your team's still in it. We are on the championship series right now. Four teams left: Phillies, D-backs, Rangers, Astros. So, leave a comment. Tell me who your team is. Tell me if they're still going. Tell me if they did terrible in the other rounds. Tell me if they just plain suck, but you're optimistic about the future. Being a Mariners fan, we're right there. We got young talent. I'm feeling very good about what's to come. And I'm staying in the AL West. I know we got the Rangers, we got the Astros. I'm rooting for the Astros. I don't care what they did 4, 5, 6 years ago. They're 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 still top tier. I mean, they're still good. They still got it. And in the NL, I'm going with D-backs. I'm going with Corbin Carroll. He's a beast, young. Screw Philly. All right, that's all I got to say. If you're a Philly fan, sorry. No, they got to get out of here. All right, but yeah, like, sub, comment. Love to hear from you guys. Enjoy the show.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Taylor Walls. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and this one is off and running. High fly ball out towards left center. He's got it. One down. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Adames checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Hammered, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton puts it away. 2 down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Foul ball there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Here's a strike. Bounced out to short. And a quick out, number 1. Michael A. Taylor, the next twin up to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Royce Lewis. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Back in Minnesota. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch, not close.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss.
Ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-1. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Gallo. 1 out in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ketel Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Byron Buxton. And that's a strike. Next pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Max Kepler at the plate. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On the ground to third, Espinal. On to first, inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Josh Winder. Here's Corey Lee. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right-hander kick steals. Swings through that.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 now. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Taylor Walls getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And he boots it. Lead runner around second. Taylor fires to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
All over that one right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Adames in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Ground ball right side. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton snags it on the run. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Huascar Brazoban. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And that's in for a strike. And 1-2. Just missed. And the right-hander deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now Correa up to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Joey Gallo stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the fourth. Here's Kiermaier now. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat. Driving in the run with the 2-bagger. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Awesome play there. Alek Thomas now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And here it comes. Now one miss. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know these 2-0 counts, Boo. They're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's 2-0. And he's got an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right up.
This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. At the plate, Corey Lee.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
In the air, left field, Kepler settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at Target Field, now here is Jorge Polanco. First pitch, just misses.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
1-1.
In there. And so now 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So up next for Minnesota, Michael A. Taylor. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Gallo.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next offering upstairs. Taylor, the base runner at first with one out. That's inside. Popped up. Walls on the move. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. And that's in there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome. Ready to go? Here's a big power threat. Taylor Walls. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Willie Adames stands in. That smash towards center. Carter makes the grab, one down. So digging in, Santiago Espinal. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Another move to first. And he's back again. And a pitch. Out there to center. Squeezes it. 2 down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Hey, what's up, Guffey? What's going on, man? How we doing?
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. The 1-0. Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off, Ezekiel Duran. Here comes a pitch. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 1st out. Now it's Marcus Semien. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star and he hit 45 home runs. 1-1 now. One of the other aspects with Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning.
What you brung, bruh?
Back here at the ballpark, and here is Tyrone Taylor. The wind of the pitch. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the 2nd.
Oh, my favorite
Alec Thomas
card.
Now. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
That's
Curveball in the
tough.
dirt.
Well,
The pitch.
I'm a big Griffey fan.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
But I don't have the
Pulls
extreme
it
Griffey.
down, and there are 2 away.
So the card I
Off to a
have.
great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2
Yeah, I
innings
really
with
like the
under
Corbin Carroll.
20 pitches. That
Really
can set
like
him
the
up
Julio.
deep into this game.
Ketel Marte stands
it's
in with
tough.
2 away as he takes a
I mean,
ball.
being a big Mariners fan, so.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
He was all over that one. Let that
You
pitch
like
get pretty
the
deep
pitching?
on him,
I
so
like
I
the
think he was
Luis
looking to
Castillo.
go the other
That
way. It was
thing is
off
fucking
speed
fire.
and inside though, so a good
Of course, the
adjustment to
Randy
shoot
Johnson.
it back up the middle.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chris Stratton. Here's Corey Lee. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. So 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Nobody's seen that.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Left field. Taveras settles under it. Puts the squeeze on it. That is the inning. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in the long ball threat, Josh Young. In there at the knees. Strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone! An absolute blast to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 2-1. And now, Adolis Garcia. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Lee hauls it in, 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make.
Sets him down looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. Evan Carter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wish I had that cycle De La Cruz card.
Back up the. Oh, that got him.
Tried so hard getting him.
Slings
Man,
to first, and that is the
dope.
inning. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Josh Spores.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And he deals. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Now he launches a throw over his head. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. Spores throws over. Walls back in standing. Ball 1 there. Spores. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Again with a pitch out. Throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Walls leads off first with 1 away. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Base hit and a run comes in. Espinal around 3rd. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
At the bullpen is Will Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next one off the plate inside. And that is ball 1. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Kicks and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Next to hit, Alek Thomas. 0 for 1 so far. Comebacker to the mound. And welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Leody Taveras. Kevin Ginkel comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. Durant in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1. Standing. Hello, baseball. Ready to go now. And now here is Taylor Walls. The pitch. That misses.
Ball one.
And we are underway.
Counts 1-0.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And
Ball
that's
two.
down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Willie Adames stands in. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner leads away at second. That misses off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 2-2. And a curve misses outside. 3-2 on the way. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Santiago Espinal will hit next. Popped up. Birdie under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kevin Kiermaier now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now fly ball to right center. Chisholm flying after this one. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 2 away now. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Alec Thomas now just missed. Step off throw to first, and he's back standing. The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Ariz stands in. And they're at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out. John Birdie at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Good eye right there. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New pitcher on here, Huascar Brazoban.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Ketel Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm makes the grab, one away. Here's Corey Lee. And a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one for strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Corbin Carroll. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Yo one. Left field, way back there. De La Cruz raging back towards the wall. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Taylor Walls. Doubled in his first AB. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chisholm under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. There's a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. He goes down looking. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In there, and it's 0-1. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Brian De La Cruz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New pitcher for the Marlins, JT Jaguar.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. In the air to left center. De La Cruz makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's Kiermaier now. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty delivers. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Way out front for strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, Got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And it gets by him. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Alec Thomas. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, right to the backstop. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the inning, Josh Bell at the plate now. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, number 61.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Got it by him for the K. Now here is Nick Fortes. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Fortes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. And here is Jesus Sanchez. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Bounce to the left side. And that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this entire. Here in Phil. And now Taylor Walls. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up. Turner should have it. And he makes the catch. One away. Willie Adames stands in. Line drive. Turner. Now a jump throw. He's in there.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a little roller to the pull side. Definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
That one is absolutely belted. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Tagging at first, he breaks for second.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Harper now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
That's low.
Ball
That's
one low.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
On the ground. To first, Harper retired. That ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's a speed threat. Tyrone Taylor. Nola back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That misses. One ball, one strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. A towering shot, and that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Soto. He's into the game with the bases empty. Alec Thomas now. Foul ball. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Going to count 1-2. And now 2-2. Left-hand batter waits.
Full count.
Popped up. Sosa has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. A switch hitter batting right. Gets under it and pops it up. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. And the pitch. That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Alec Bohm. Swings and misses.
Your ball, one
and
strike.
it's 0-1. There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not
In there. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. JT Realmuto at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch one, and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Jeff Hoffman on to pitch out of the pen here.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. Hoffman, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball. Ground ball could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
And the 1-0. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Castellanos puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Trevor McGill on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that's the first out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
2 strikes.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! Back-to-back strikeouts. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Bounce to the right. And that is the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. So long. Hello and all right, ready to go here. And now Taylor Walls. The wind and the pitch. That one hit to right. McCarthy trying to get there and makes the grab. And there's one down. Willie Adames stands in. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Santiago Espinal. Line drive, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. First offering, and it just misses. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. And that should be extra bases. Espinal round second on his way to third. The relay, not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Third out. This is Corbin Carroll. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch. Jake McCarthy in the box now. Takes strike one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 down. And now it's Christian Walker. And a good eye there. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker. And he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. And that one handled, gets it to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they bring on the veteran, Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Alec Thomas in now, takes ball one off the plate. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Good eye in that spot. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Fires to first on the run. One up, one down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And he deals. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on.
And that one gets down, fair ball. Marte around second, headed for third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Corbin Carroll, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Lee leads off second with one gone in the inning. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Two gone now. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 30.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Walls, the next to hit, takes ball one. That misses. Two balls, no strikes.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how.
Knocks it down. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in the desert, and now the DH, Evan Longoria. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames, the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
0-1. And there's the strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Going 2 now. And down on strikes goes Gurriel. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ryan Thompson will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Adames, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a pitch. Smash to the left side. Zips it across. And they get Adames for the out. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Singled and scored his first time. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
This to center field. Pham drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. As we go to the last of the third. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Pitching change here, Kendall Graveman. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Chase Peterson. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Graveman in his 8th season. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
The punch out there. And there's 2 down. Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a
I got a
miss.
ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Towards first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut him out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Taylor Walls. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Willie Adames stands in. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Kiermaier hurries it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And it goes just foul. Espinal leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there. Right back to him on the mound. One gone, bottom half of the first. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2.
Strikes.
Got him. 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In there at the knees. Bo Bichette, second round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's the power speed combo. Tyrone Taylor. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Rip towards third. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kicks and fires. And that one wrapped foul. 0-2 now. And now 1-2. No score here in the second. Lifted in the air down the left side. Number 36 turns to the right on the move. And there's 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that's too high.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That's ball 3.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
No strike.
The pitch. In the air out towards right center. It gets down a base hit. Kiermaier throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. And that one a little bit high. Got him. And now 1 away. Here's Matt Chapman. That's in for a strike. Check swing, but it's put in play. Walls throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Yimi Garcia. Here's Corey Lee. And here it comes. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. A big blow to the home fans, and now they're out front. It's 1-0. This is Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball left side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air to left down the line. Number 36 ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now, Willie Adames. Runner leads away at second. Right side. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Back to the mound. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the third out of the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Gabe Spire gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home run.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw there. Safe. Home team down a run. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging. Now it's Jansen to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Strike two. That one just misses. The 1-2. Got him. That's the second out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And first offering is fouled off. Kirk on at second with 2 down. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Out towards left center. Carroll moving under it. That's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. from inside. All right, ready to get underway. Now, Taylor Walls. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Willie Adames stands in. That one drilled left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
0-1 down. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And there's a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Jose Siri. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Yandy Diaz now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Here's Kiermaier now. The right-hander back to work. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Ramirez moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Alek Thomas now. Hit on the ground to the right side.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
On to second, they get 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Lead runner around second. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Andrew Kittredge. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. 2 on, 2 outs. Just off the outside edge. Second inning here, no score. Laser, base hit. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
This is Corbin Carroll. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Taylor Walls. He's 0 for 1. Smoked into left, base hit. Lee rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Adames stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Isaac Paredes now. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now it's going to be Josh Lowe. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. A new arm into the game, the righty Kevin Kelly.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Espinal now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed. The 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. Paredes. Throw to first is in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. High fly ball, right field. Ramirez moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Andres Munoz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down. Brandon Lau, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 4-1. Digging in, Taylor Walls.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The next offering misses. And 1-1.
1 ball.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Ramirez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. They're down to their final strike. And right back to the mound. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our... Hi, I'm... Live. Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Taylor Walls. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Willie Adames in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Turang with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Laser could be extra bases. One runs in. The throw into second. He pulls into second as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And the right-hander deals. And fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. And that one gets past the catcher. Espinal up to third on the wild pitch. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Boots it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one not close. 1-0. In the air, right field. Taylor hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Alec Thomas now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 0-2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Thomas off of first with 2 away.
I got one
Pitch
ball,
out, but no action.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Frelick after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Owen Miller. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering is down low. And it's 1-2. Got him. And one gone. And now Sal Frelick. In there for strike 1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And now it's William Contreras. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. New arm out of the bullpen, Bryce Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
On a line, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Taylor Walls.
At the ball.
And takes low for ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, and they tack on 3. It's 6-0. Elvis Peguero taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now he breaks his bat. Terang makes a nice grab at a full sprint. So digging in, Santiago Espinal doubled his first time up. Knocks it down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Donaldson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And now it's Christian Yelich. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him looking for the K. Willie Adames stands in. And that's in there for strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box. Call.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Abner Uribe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Taylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Yelich makes the grab on the run. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Taylor around third. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Out to short, Adames. Over to second for 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Man at first. This is Corbin Carroll. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, here's the Brewers DH, Carlos Santana. Matt Brash gets the call from the pen, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Brash, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor. That's in there. Strike one. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts. This is Bryce Terang.
1-0.
And that one almost got him. And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that's outside.
That's off the plate.
Fouled off left side. 2 outs. Got him looking. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. These guys did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,
Mm-hmm.